Volunteering for me, it's an act of bravery and kindness and maybe a bit of craziness. Because it's somehow you have to kind of get used to the fact that you're not going to earn money and you're not going to have those kind of typical plans related to life in general. I think volunteering is much more than this. It's a journey that can prepare you for what's really going on in life.
We have this idea of being a volunteer that has to be something amazing, like some kind of superhero. It doesn't have to be, it could be something really simple. Just try to understand what your community needs and understand how you can help the community achieve some goals.
For me, being part of a community is way more than just living together. I think it's all about sharing and giving and caring about the others. And doing that, I think you get a sense of responsibility that can be very beneficial for everyone in the community.
You can take the inspiration from other people, and also you can feel emotion from other people.
For me personally, I think being involved in any community is really important because you can always share your feelings and experience and talk with others, and you can also learn from their perspective and point of view.
The topics that interest me the most, I think, are issues and causes related to youth, and especially with the youth in smaller places, because this is something I can personally relate to the most, since I also come from a town and I know how it is to live in a place where you have less options.
We are always looking for self-space where we can express our thoughts and maybe sometimes our feelings. And if you are not in a proper space and safe space, you can't express your thoughts. And not expressing your thoughts can lead to insecurity and self-doubt. So it's very important to have this chance to express what you're thinking.
I think I can connect with many forms of solidarity. For example, cultural solidarity by sharing traditions with people that are not from my community. And also maybe just emotional solidarity. If someone is not feeling okay, just being present and listening to them can be a form of solidarity. Maybe also economic solidarity, I would say. Instead of buying products from big supermarkets, you can help your local community by buying products from your local store. Everyone can be solidary. You can do it everywhere. It's more about attitude, I think.
I kind of realized that I was practicing solidarity before volunteering, but I didn't even noticed it. And it's like the kindness that you have in you and you choose to put in practice. And it's like you see that someone is needing your help and you are just taking action, seeing the effect of what you're doing, and that makes you kind of realize, oh, I did something that bring the change,
It's like those small things that make solidarity. I don't know, if you just pass someone, you can smile on him or be kind, or you can say, hey, you have a nice shirt. These little things can make people smile.
When I cross the street and on the other side of the road it's an old person and they are moving so slow, and I know how the drivers are every day rushing, and I'm just slowing down while I'm crossing the street so that they can cross the street, not being stressed about crossing the street,
I think that solidarity goes both ways. It's not about just what you give, but it's also about what you receive. So I feel that we can learn a lot by helping other people. It depends on what they need, of course, and how we can help them. But I feel that at the end of this process, both of us will benefit from having up each other.
We learned also about inclusive society, because that's something I don't really think about on a daily basis. If I go to a supermarket and there are stairs in front and there's no like an inclining path for wheelchairs, I don't really think about it. I just take the stairs and go on with my daily life. But there are people whose lives are constantly affected by it. So I think now I can look at those things with a new look.
To make just life and the cities even more accessible for people who have different needs than ours. We also need to try and understand how others feel even when they are different from us.
I think that solidarity teaches me humility and shows all of us that we are all connected in some way.
I would love to add just be kind and smile.